Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Welcome to another reaction video. And well, something just dropped. Something I'm very interested in, and something that we're going to take a look into and see how this goes. So without further ado, I'm going to copy that to make sure you guys go and see it for yourselves. So yeah, Battlefield 6 trailer. Holy crap, dude. I've heard rumors about it and whatnot, and I haven't looked into like the positives and the negatives about it. I've only have just read about like what like the, how do you say, like the vibe or like how the energy is going and whatnot. So far it seems pretty positive, I want to say, but you know, with this day and age, with you know how gaming is kind of going and whatnot, we still want to you know, we still want to keep our guards up, or keep our wallets you know, keep our wallets a bit you know, how do you say, tamed, I guess. So let's not jump too much into conclusions, but we only have to wait and see what happens. But for the most part, I think I've heard was a lot of positive things, that it's pretty much, I guess, basically going back to like Battlefield 4 by the side of it, which is not bad, not bad. However, I do have to add, as being there when Battlefield 4, sorry, had launched around that time, and everyone was just as hyped as I was. However, we were met with a very unfortunate, very rocky start, a very rocky launch. So, you know, which is, you know, kind of shitty, yeah. But later on, it did get better. So, you know, there's that. But, you know, for the most part, I want to say that if it comes down to that, that hopefully that the game itself is solid, you know, and at least it's campaign, you know, because apparently it's getting a new campaign. And well, Battlefield hasn't necessarily launched you know, given us another good ass campaign since Battlefield 2, Bad Company, right? If I'm being honest, if I'm being correct, right? So, you know, there's that. But anyway, let's see. Is there anything I need to say? Trying to think if there's anything I need to say. Nope, I guess not. No. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, just yeah, gonna take a look at this trailer, guys, and see what it entails. So here we go.
My fellow citizens, my fellow, we will prevail.
Damn.
We're ready, Mr. President.
My fellow citizens, today represents a dark day in our history.
Hold on. If you've seen my streams of playing Call of Duty Remastered, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, is it just me, or does the president sound like Commander Shepard, or the voice actor who played General Shepard, I mean, from Modern Warfare 2? Or I'm just tripping?
With this monstrous, unprovoked attack, no country is safe from their reach.
Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe I am tripping.
For all those serving on our behalf, our prayers go with you.
Goddamn.
For the Pax Armada mercenaries who are watching now, I have a message. It's over.
Let's get to work.
Over? What do you mean it's over? Damn. Okay. So if I'm wondering if they're gonna bring that element from 2042 into this game with and what I mean is the element of switching your weapon parts, like your like the barrel, scopes, magazines, etc., like that type of deal. Because if they do, I hope they flesh it out a bit more or find some way to make it a bit more, I guess, fluid. If that makes any sense. Or could they just remove it and just go back to classic Battlefield style and just like select it in the spawning menu. Okay, it is giving Battlefield 3 vibes a bit.
Move fast.
Not just 4, but Battlefield 3 vibes with the tank sequence. Remember from Battlefield 3, Rolling Thunder Run. Forgot what it was called. That level for the Battlefield 3 campaign.
Move decisive. Dagger on my 6.
Send it.
Okay. Nice. MRS. Oh, they're adding destruction back into the level designs now. Are they actually listening to us? What? This map reminds me of that one in the DLC for Battlefield 3. I forgot what it was called, but there was it was kind of like, it might be, I'm not too sure. But if you know what I mean, there's like if you're on the US side, you would pretty much launch the assault on the LAVs and the amphibious assault vehicles and stuff. The AAV, right? The AAV. And then there was like 2 points on the beachhead, like one on the far left, and then there was another one like maybe in the middle with a bit of like a hill terrain. I can't remember that map now. It did come out in Battlefield 4 also. Most of those maps from Battlefield 3, they were favorites, ended up moving to Battlefield 4 back when Battlefield 4 in its heyday, or I mean not its heyday, when it's once it was like fully launched and have been updated with all the patches and stuff from the Rocky launch. That was another classic map, the one where you land on that harbor and whatnot. Yeah, that was a good one too.
Ready to target for the F-61.
Oh shit. Oh, there goes the Brooklyn Bridge. This is Battlefield Bang. Holy shit. Multiplayer reveal. Oh, nice. Okay, they started putting the original, Battlefield 3, the Battlefield theme suite or song, dun 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 dun. Yeah, freaking like that, bro. Have not heard that freaking, symphony or track, whatever, since Battlefield 4, man. At least personally for me. I don't know if it came out in Battlefield 1 or what was it, Battlefield 5, the World War II, right? But damn, that was a good trailer. I'm not gonna lie, a good trailer, but we don't have any gameplay yet. It did say we have in-game. It's the trailer was used by the in-game engine stuff, you know. Battlefield on wish list now. Well, it's definitely, you know, of course, it the cinematics do look good and whatnot, but until we get, you know, gameplay, which I'm pretty sure is out there and whatnot, that because I have seen some videos that have been floating around that saying like, you know, the gameplay leaked gameplay and stuff like that, but like I'm kind of trying to stay away from that stuff because I kind of want to see, you know, how it'll develop until like it's released, and then we'll get like an overall picture and whatnot. But of course, you know, of course, when it comes to the leaks and stuff, you have to kind of take them with a grain of salt because we don't know exactly how true that is. Just to, like, you know, how do you say it, trying to stay out of the light of, you know, false information or stuff like that, which is like, you know, obviously a hard thing to do. But until, like, you know, of course, you get the game yourself and play it and experience it for yourself, and then, you know, then you can, of course, form a general consensus, overall consensus, I mean. But, you know, it's just kind of like the way things go, and usually we want to, you know, of course, you know, keep an open mind, make sure that we're, you know, keeping a level head, that not only we're just gonna, like, you know, jump in and, you know, nab the game right off the back without doing some due diligence and whatnot. Of course, that playing the game yourself, of course, is you want to, you know, be 100% in the experience before, you know, give you know, form an opinion and stuff. But, you know, just includes optional in-game purchases. What like the microtransactions? Or although if they do that, it's probably not a surprise because 2042 does that with in-game currency. I forgot what it was called, premium bits or some shit like that. I don't know, but yeah. So overall, my thoughts on the trailer is that, yeah, man, if they're listening to us and, you know, bringing back destruction into the gameplay, in the level designs, then, you know, we're right as rain. And of course, gameplay, if it feels like anything like from at least Battlefield 3, actually, yeah, in my opinion, like if it was like, you know, Battlefield 3 style, Battlefield 4 style gameplay was good. It was just as good and whatnot. But I think for me, Battlefield 3 will be king because I played the shit out of it back when Battlefield 3 was out, and I had gotten it like a couple of years later when they were starting to shelling the game out with premium, the premium pass with Battlefield Premium. That's what it was called, Battlefield Premium. And then, holy hell, dude, did I have a freaking, you know, blown away experience, dude. Like, holy shit. It's, of course, definitely not Call of Duty and whatnot. I mean, although at the same time I was playing Call of Duty and Battlefield, but I think I found myself playing Battlefield more just because it added a different, you know, factor of realism, because it honestly offered more. It offered more in terms of content and gameplay, etc., etc. But, you know, that's my 2 cents on it. So yeah, we'll just continue and see where this leaves off, you know, because I'm genuinely excited, and this game has honestly been on the back of my mind, and now that we've gotten a trailer, it's like, holy shit, it's kind of back on the forefront. So my only thing is that I have my fingers crossed that, like, the game will come out solid, it'll be good, and I hope there's no any hiccups, but that might be asking for too much, for day one apparently. But I don't think it's far fetched to ask for a game that's polished that's gonna come out without any headaches and stuff like that. But who knows? Maybe they can turn it around, or maybe it'll have a rocky start, which is kind of like what I'm expecting. But if whatchamacallit, the Battlefield Studios, is that what it's called, right? Battlefield Studios, if they turn it around and pull out a solid product, then no complaints here, dude. No freaking complaints. I'm all ear. I'm all game. I'm all ears. All game. Freaking do it. Yeah, I can't wait to see what. Yeah, well, what it'll come out to. But still, we have to. Well, at least for me, I'm gonna try to also be a bit cautious, because sometimes that saying, sometimes it's too good to be true, and yeah, just kind of don't want to get burned on that front. Freaking shell out, like, I don't know, maybe I'm guessing this game's gonna be like $70. I'm not gonna lie, if we're being honest here. $70, or hell, shit, it might even be 90 if it's probably gonna be a AAA title. Or hell, they could probably surprise us and be like, yeah, we're a AAA game, but you know what? We're gonna ask for 50 probably. That would freaking impress my ass, I swear to God, if they go down that route. Okay. But yeah, all right, guys, I think that's about it. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than that. Like, I hope they keep to their word and whatnot, that they add oh, that's probably another thing I forgot to mention. The classes like assault, engineer, medic, etc. Sniper. I hope they add 4 classes back, or they refine it and add multiple classes, probably at least maybe 6. I don't know, something out there. But even if they were to put just the go back to 4, the regular 4 class, classic 4 class, the 4 classic 4 classes, freaking that'd be right as rain with me, man. Freaking that'd be really cool. That'd be dope as fuck. Yeah, because the 2042, the classes are actually kind of ass and whatnot. I mean, each playable character has its flavor and whatnot, but like they should have, in my opinion, they should have all like kept it all under the same the 4 class system. And if you wanted to switch up your character, then you can do that. Freaking cool. Just add some more customization to kind of keep the game fresh. That way you're not like you're looking at the same killing the same looking person over and over again. To help with repetitiveness of the game. Yeah, if that makes sense. The repetitiveness. Yeah, dispel some of that. That'd be cool. But I wish they had like kept the original 4 class system and whatnot, and then just like have everything just like just follow under each of those classes. But yeah, that's another big major thing that hopefully that Battlefield 6 will reap, will put to right what was wrong with 2042. So hopefully they'll put that right. So classes, destructible environments, like it's got to be more than just the freaking ground and whatnot, because come on. Like they gotta have destructible buildings and stuff, and major fuck, I forgot what it's called, the like that dam in the trailer, I think, right, where they blew it up. Like, yeah, adding some of that to change the map's environment to make the battlefield even more challenging or a different type, having to switch up, you know, because that's what Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 were pretty much known for, dude. Like, how can you like take that away? That really, you know, ticked me off when 2042 came out with hardly any, you know, destructible, major but destructible buildings or, you know, landmarks like dams or anything like that. They only added like freaking global warming elements. Actually, you're freaking, oh, it's raining, it's nothing but freaking water spouts and tornadoes. Like, oh great, freaking every single map has a goddamn like tornado frenzy where there's like 5 tornadoes that just freaking turn up and whatnot. Like, oh, cyclones everywhere. Like, man, like, bro, like, big deal. That doesn't add anything different. I mean, yeah, some difference in whatnot, but like, if every single other map like had that same goddamn feature, I could have swore like maybe 3 or 4 of the maps have that in its spades, where later in the gameplay freaking tornadoes just start to pop out and freaking just like go all over the damn map and whatnot, just tearing shit up and whatnot. I was like, okay, that's honestly kind of boring. If this place has it, then the other maps have it, and it's not each map doesn't have its, you know, unique flavor of style of gameplay and whatnot. It doesn't add anything. It never added anything for me in when I was playing when I played 2042 and whatnot. Like, don't get me wrong, 2042 gets like, I play it, but like most of its problem is that it's some of the things that I just mentioned is the tornadoes, which like I don't think anyone really gives a damn. The gameplay style feels a little, how do I say this, like it feels a bit maybe Fortnite-ish or Call of Duty, actually. And that's probably even a better way of explaining it. It feels more like Call of Duty-ish. And that's not cool, because Battlefield is supposed to be, you know, Battlefield. Like, Battlefield created its, well, not name, but like, you know, Battlefield had established itself as Battlefield for its different gameplay style, or, you know, from Call of Duty, because it's not Call of Duty. Obviously, it's not the same type of, how do you say, like the features and elements and gameplay and stuff like that. Like, yeah, the Battlefield added more to it. They added more realism and stuff like that, which is why a lot of people were, you know, turned on to them. Yeah, even such myself, why I went towards Battlefield more, lean toward Battlefield more. But yeah, well, yeah, so we'll have to just, you know, wait, see what happens, continue with, you know, listening to the news. Hopefully it'll have a successful launch. Might be asking too much. That might be asking for too much. but yes, of course, we'll have to see. God, I keep saying but too much. Anyways, sorry guys. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you liked the video. I'll leave the original video in the description, so you all go watch the video for yourself. So that'll be it. Yeah. All right, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, guys. I hope you enjoy.